Have you ever wondered how the world manages to maintain a semblance of order amidst the chaos? How nations, each with their unique set of rules, cultures, and political systems, manage to coexist? The answer lies in a powerful international organization that has been the bedrock of global diplomacy for over 7 decades: the United Nations. The story of the United Nations begins in the throes of the Second World War. It was the year 1942 when representatives from 26 nations pledged to continue fighting against the Axis powers. This declaration, known as the United Nations Declaration, marked the first official use of the term United Nations, a name coined by United States President Franklin D. Roosevelt. 2 years later, the blueprint for the United Nations was laid out in the Dumbarton Oaks Conference in 1944. The primary vision was to prevent another global conflict and maintain world peace. The following year saw the official birth of the United Nations at the San Francisco Conference, where 50 countries signed the United Nations Charter on June 26, 1945. Since its inception, the United Nations has grown in both scope and size. Today, it includes 193 member states. This organization has become a global forum where countries can air their grievances, negotiate, and hopefully resolve their disputes without resorting to war. The United Nations does not only focus on maintaining peace, but it also plays a pivotal role in social and economic development. It has numerous affiliates like the World Health Organization, the United Nations Children's Fund, and the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, each working tirelessly to create a better world. There have been significant milestones in the history of the United Nations. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 is one such event that continues to guide the world towards equality and justice. Then there's the Millennium Summit in 2000, setting the ambitious Millennium Development Goals, followed by the Sustainable Development Goals in 2015, which are guiding today's global efforts against poverty, inequality, and climate change. The United Nations has also faced its fair share of criticisms. From allegations of bureaucratic inefficiency to the failure in preventing genocides and wars, it has seen it all. However, despite these challenges, the United Nations continues to be a beacon of hope for a peaceful and prosperous world. In conclusion, the United Nations, born from the ashes of a devastating war, has been a cornerstone of global peace and development for over 7 decades. It has evolved over the years, adapting to the changing world, and despite its shortcomings, it remains an indispensable institution in our globalized world. From maintaining international peace and security to promoting sustainable development and upholding human rights, the United Nations continues to strive for a better, more harmonious world. So the next time you wonder about global peace and diplomacy, remember the United Nations and its enduring commitment to a united world.